Due to the start of the massive Days of Play event, Sony has revealed ahead of time the games that will be added to the PS Plus Extra and Deluxe subscriptions in June, as well as giving a discount on the subscription. I'll start by saying that from May 29 through June 9th, the PS Plus annual subscription is discounted for players who don't currently have an active subscription. Essential subscription is 20% off, Extra is 25%, and Deluxe and Premium are 30% off. So if someone does not have a subscription now, buy it, because it is very profitable to take it at a discount. Also, as part of the Days of Play promotion, PlayStation users can get 5 free avatars for their profile. To do this, you just need to redeem the code that is now on the screen. Well, now let's go directly to the new games that will replenish the catalog. The first new game in the catalog will be Grand Theft Auto: San Andreas, the definitive edition. This is a remaster in which changed the graphics, added various effects, and reworked the sounds. However, the game itself, its gameplay, missions, story, characters, and everything else remained intact. So this remaster should come to the liking of both olds that played the original and young people who are unfamiliar with the game. You can play GTA San Andreas starting June 7th. Dredge will also be added to the catalog. The player assumes the role of the captain of a fishing boat and explores the mystical archipelago as well as the surrounding water depths. Harvested fish can be sold to locals, and quests can be completed to learn more about the past of this dark place. Players will be able to upgrade their ship with new equipment and explore more and more distant spaces. But be careful, because at night, you can meet creepy monsters. You can already play Dredge as it is available in subscription. The next game that will be added to the extra subscription is called LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. The events of the game begin 4 years after the events of the first part. Kang the Conqueror travels through different timelines and realities, conquers and kidnaps his most favorite cities, and then unites them into one place, Chronopolis. Through this, various superheroes come together to thwart the threat of Kang the Conqueror, who plans to take over the entire universe. The game will allow the player to control hundreds of characters from the Marvel Universe, both from comics and movies. And the characters will be from different time periods and realities, such as Noir Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, Hulk and Thor from the movie Thor Ragnarok, etc. LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 will be available to play, starting May 31. The fourth new game of the subscription was Cricket 24. It is a sports cricket simulator. So if you have been dreaming of finally breaking into the sport, your dream will come true. This cricket game features teams from every corner of the planet. Players will be able to compete against some of the most serious national teams, including West Indies, New Zealand, Ireland, Australia, and England. The game can be played solo in career mode or online against other players. Cricket 24 will be available for subscription on June 5th. On June 6th, owners of PSVR 2 helmets and deluxe or premium subscriptions will be able to play 5 games. And I think that's pretty cool. At least some movement by Sony towards the gamers that bought their helmet. Ghostbusters. Rise of the Ghost Lord offers to become a ghost hunter and team up with other players to clear New York and San Francisco of the abnormal threat, as well as defeat the main villain, Garaxa. After each mission, players will receive currency with the help of which they can pump and improve their equipment, as well as buy new ones. The next game that can be played on PSVR 2 is called The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners, Chapters 1 and 2. This is a full-fledged story adventure based on the Walking Dead universe, where the player must survive on the zombie-infested streets of New Orleans. To do so, you must explore the city and obtain resources to craft and destroy zombies. You can also meet other survivors there, who can ask to fulfill their request for a reward. However, it is up to the player to help them or not. Also in the helmet, you will be able to play Synth Riders. In this rhythm game, you have to hit objects with moves to the music and perform other movements to score points. The game is very sweaty, and if you have a bad physical shape here, you cannot even sit down, although it is worth admitting that it is fun to play, at least until your lungs start to burn with fire. In Before Your Eyes, players will learn the story of the recently deceased Benjamin Bryn. The journey begins on a boat amidst the dark sea, steered by the ferryman and taken to the gatekeeper for judgment. The protagonist is sent into his memories from his earliest childhood to prove that he is worthy of going to heaven, but every time the player blinks, there is a jump forward to a later memory. Blinking is the only way to interact with the game, which on the one hand is very cool and unusual, but on the other hand can be quite stressful. The fifth game that can be played on PSVR 2 is Walkabout Mini Golf. This is a simulator of mini golf with quite realistic physics. And we must say that playing golf in VR is absolutely not the same as on a gamepad, and the level of realism and passion for the game is much higher. Also on June 11th, Deluxe and Premium subscribers will be able to play 3 projects from PS2. Action Adventure about Lara Croft Tomb Raider legend, where she travels the world in search of an ancient artifact. Action on the Star Wars universe, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and 3D platformer Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. The total turns out to be 12 games, But that's not all the projects we'll get in the Extra and Deluxe catalog. Later, I understand on June 12th, Sony will announce the full list of games, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my video.